Hey gang. Well, I thought I'd do another video on the subject that I did this past weekend, and if you're wondering, well, why on earth am I shooting a couple of trees? Well, there's a reason for that. It's because I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, now you may be sitting there going, Doc, it sounds like you haven't had your usual dose of chocolate ice cream and root beer mixture in quite some time. What's the deal, buddy? Well, gang, I'm going to tell you what's really going on here. The FTC and COPPA are really getting bad about YouTube. The FTC and COPPA pretty much want to just ruin everything here on YouTube and on the internet itself. YouTube gave the FTC $170 million to pretty much get them off their case because of the fact that you know, Google and YouTube don't do any safe searches and everything like that and all this other nonsense. And, yeah, they pretty much just got money. Because, let's face it, they're a government-funded company, and the government's been in trouble for years. So the government likes to do like this town does. They want to try and take money from people that have it just to try and keep themselves afloat. So the FTC and COPPA pretty much fined YouTube $170 million for all the bad stuff they've been putting on for quite some time. So now, if everything goes the way it might, starting on January 1st, now earlier in the week I said that if you make your video content safe for kids or not safe for kids, I was going to go with not safe for kids. Well, it turns out all that's just a bad idea. If you say that your stuff's going to be safe for kids, then they can look into it and make sure that your stuff is 100% safe for kids. But if they find something that's the least little bit offensive, they're going to fine you $40,000. Who amongst us has that kind of cash? Henceforth, why I'm showing you this image of trees while I'm doing this rant video. What can you find in this video that could be so offensive that the FTC and COPPA could sit there and want to send me $40,000? Because I could say this video is kid-friendly. It's pretty much getting down to the fact that if you upload a video from here on out, you're gonna have to do it without any kind of audio. You're gonna have to sit there and shoot something inanimate, and that's it. You're gonna have to shoot trees, grass, a light bulb, leaves on the ground, the sky, something. But they will still find a way to sit there and go, we're offended by this, here's a $40,000 fine. These guys are so badly out of touch, it's not even funny. The thing that I find very hypocritical about these people is this. The government wants to sit there and send people overseas to other countries to fight for our freedom of speech, our freedom of everything. But these guys want to sit there and they want to take away our freedom of pretty much everything. And they're a government-funded company. Do you see now why I don't support anything that has to do anything to do with the government, voting, war, anything? If it's something to do with the government or authority figures, I just say I don't believe in them, because to me they're a fairy tale. They're like Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, all that. They're just a fairy tale. It's all made up. So the FTC and COPPA want to do everything they can to try to ruin everybody's good time. But here's my theory about it. Here's what I think they should do. If it's these kids' faults that they're coming up with these fake IDs to go check out websites that they shouldn't be checking out, then maybe somebody should be doing background checks. They should be trying to check to see, is this kid really of legal age to check out this certain website or watch this certain video? You used to be able to put in the description age-restricted video, which basically meant if you're not old enough to watch this video, you can't. But guess what? Kids are watching this stuff. They're watching the inappropriate videos. They're watching the stuff with the violence and the sex and everything like that in it. And why? because mommy and daddy don't want to watch over them. And these people in the FTC and COPPA are pretty much trying to sit there and saying, we're going to try to save America. We're going to try and do all we can to make everything better. They're not going to make everything better because they're hypocrites. How can something that comes from the government sit there and say, we're going to fight for your freedom, when they're trying to take it all away? It doesn't make any sense. And here's something else that bothers me. There's a lot of people deleting their channels because of this nonsense. Well, what if there's a chance that all this is going to pass in a few weeks? Then what? All these channels that are sitting there saying, bye-bye YouTube, we're done, we're out of here, forget it, it's over. The fight is not finished yet. The bell hasn't rung, and we're not knocked out. We're not on the ground to the 10 count and just saying it's over with. There are ways we can fight back, folks. All I can do is suggest to you guys and ask you guys to go check out any videos that are pertaining to this subject, and check for a link in the descriptions below of these channels, whether it's a petition to try to get this overturned, whether it's some way to contact the FTC and COPPA and try to persuade them to just back off and leave everything alone, whatever it takes. Please go check out any videos you can on this subject. Listen to what they have to say. And there's a link down below in the description. Like I said, go check it out, click on it, and do what you can. Just follow the instructions and do everything you can to save YouTube and save our internet freedom. Because, gang, I don't want to have to delete my channel. I love doing videos. I love doing videos for you guys. But if we lose this war, then that's what I'm going to have to do. Because I don't have $40,000 to give to these jerkheads. Because I could say my video is safe for kids, and they find one little teeny iota problem with something in the video to where they sit there and they go, sorry, here's $40,000. Now, some of you out there may be sitting there going like, well, come on, Doc, what about those guys who have millions of subscribers and they make all this money off of YouTube? What do we care about them for? Well, whether you do or don't, it's really every YouTuber who uploads a video, no matter how big their channel is or how small it is, we're all affected by this. But my big question is, what about those who don't upload videos? Are they safe? Maybe they might be, but I don't know. The FTC and COPPA may find a way to go after them too, and figure out a way to get their channels deleted and find them as well. These guys are monsters. I know I'm kind of flip-flopping between trying to say they're monsters, but maybe they can be talked to. Gang, all we can do is just do what we can to get this whole thing taken care of, and hopefully just get them off of our backs. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. If YouTube was to give me $170,000 to delete my channel and everything like that, pardon me, oh, that might offend them too, I would do it. All they would have to do is sit there and say, here's $170,000 for all your trouble, for all the work you put into your video channel for the past several years. I would absolutely do it. And some of you out there may call me a sellout, but I'm thinking $170,000? That's money that could help out my wonderful, beautiful wife, Sarah, and I, and we can get a lot of things taken care of. I mean, there's no way that YouTube or Google or whoever would try to email you guys and say, we want to buy out your channel for whatever amount. You can't sit there and tell me you wouldn't take that check. Hey, the check cleared, I'm good with it. But for right now, I'm sticking by this. Okay? I'm going to stick by this. But God forbid, if something happens, if sometime before New Year's, they make the announcement that everything's going to go through as planned, then I'm sorry, gang. I'm going to delete my channel. But I'll do one final video where I can tell you guys where you can find me at, on what other video playing website, what my name is. It'll probably be the same name as this one because I'm not going to change the name to it. And I'll tell you guys, you can find me on there and check out my videos on there and subscribe to me there. Because if this thing does go through, gang, channels like Logan Paul, PewDiePie, all these channels with 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, 20 million subscribers are gonna fall like dominoes. And ad revenue is going to be gone too, because nobody's going to want to run an ad on YouTube if the FTC and COPPA is getting what they want, and that is safer content for everybody. But that's just my opinion, gang. I'm going to get on out of here and go get this bad boy uploaded. Tomorrow I got my Survivor Series picks video to do. Saturday, of course, Boone versus Hoxie results. And I got some videos I recorded earlier in the week. I'm going to try and get uploaded through next week. So thanks for watching, the gang, and God bless you all. And please, again, go check out these videos on anybody talking about the FTC COPPA situation. Check out the links they have and try to do all you can to sign the petition or whatever it takes to hopefully get YouTube back to the people, give it back to who really deserve it, the people who are just wanting to do this for fun and give to you guys and everything like that. And hey, if everything works out, you're all invited to the party, because we're going to have one huge freaking party to say thank you to everybody. But those of you who quit YouTube, sorry. I'm pretty sure the guard at the door will tell you you're not on the list. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of yourselves. If you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe, and please feel free to leave your comments down below about what you think about all this. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Try to be good. Try to be good to yourself. Try to be good to others. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And let's cross fingers, pray, and get this thing taken care of, that everything's going to be fine before the end of the year. Till next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.